I'm going to get things kicked off. So to start with me today, we have Delegate Chris Runyon here to say a few words for you. Chris.
Thank you. Hey, good morning. Good to see everybody, and thank you all for coming out here today. Isn't this a beautiful facility? I want to compliment Sheetz, Rockingham County, Town of Mount Crawford, all the companies that were involved in building and designing and executing this, all the folks that are here to support our community, because this is what it's about. How we have things in our community that people will enjoy and engage. And you know, I've known Sheetz, the Sheetz Corporation for a long time. Our company has had a business relationship with them for 30 years. And they're handshake people, and they will be an asset to Rockingham County community. And so I appreciate you and the town of Mount Crawford. So I appreciate y'all being here. Now I would like to introduce my good friend Neil Dillard, Mayor of Mount Crawford, and I think he's got a couple of words to say as well. Thank you, Neil.
Thank you, Chris. Similar remarks. I just wanted to acknowledge that this has been took a little bit of time and effort to get this actually done. I think it's been several years and ups and downs and stuff. And even this Monday, with the construction manager Kevin and I here, we had a little bit of time of prayer just so that everything would fall in place. But it's well worth it to have Sheetz in the town of Mount Crawford. I'm very excited about that. So Mount Crawford is celebrating 200 years this year. We were 1825 is when we were chartered, and going around town talking to people, they are very excited, especially about the food here. They were talking about, you know, be able to pop over, grab something, a nice meal together with somebody. And I think part of that is just what's in our long-range plan, our comprehensive plan, is that we want to continue to have that sense of community. Mount Crawford's been around, like I said, for 200 years, and back in its heyday, there was a lot of restaurants and stuff like that people could gather around. So I think we're looking to recreate that just a little bit with this as an anchor over here. Just a fun fact, about half the town can walk over here in less than 15 minutes. So that's going to be, and we're going to have a lot of walkers in Mount Crawford, so they'll be showing up without a car to get any gas, but they'll buy the sandwiches on that. So I think just to conclude my remarks, we're looking forward to having you as part of the community here. And I think the prayer would be that Sheetz will be prosperous, okay, to support all the workers that are here, but that also be an essential part of the town that people will be able to gather on that. So welcome to Mount Crawford, and thank you all very much for coming out today.
Thank you. Always appreciate you guys to have a local representation to come out and show the investment that goes into what has to happen here. Now, I'm here to give you all the little fun Sheetz facts for today real quick. So those of you that might be familiar, seen a Sheetz before, this Sheetz is going to be the first one in here where we're at right now. Every store is new to the community, so you might know what it is, but some people don't know what Sheetz actually is. It's actually a family. So Sheetz has been around since 1952. We still today are family owned and operated. So that means you can't go out, franchise a store, it all stays in house, and I can tell you that family is very actively involved at all levels. They very much care. And I know we kind of outgrown that mom and pop size feel, but being a family and operated company, all those values still are shared throughout the company. And through that growth, like I said, we don't have one store anymore. This is actually our 774th location. Here in Virginia, this is our 114th location, and here in Rockingham County, this is the 4th location. So we're growing quick, and the goal is to get to 1,000 stores by 2028. So we're popping up like weeds, but it's always good when we have a new location to come out and kind of make this introduction to the community, get things started out on the right foot. So part of that, being this big community-driven event, is our community partners. And one of those partners that we've had, we've known our partnership for decades now, the Special Olympics of Virginia. So I know I got some representation. I think Amber's out there somewhere to come up and say a few words for you. Amber, you hiding out somewhere? There she is. Everyone give Amber a hand.
Thank you very much. So I wanted to first say good morning to everyone. What a nice and hot and sunny day today. It's very exciting to be here for the new grand opening of a Sheetz in Mount Crawford, and on behalf of Special Olympics and the incredible athletes we serve, I want to extend our heartfelt congratulations and, even more importantly, our deepest thanks to the Sheetz family. Sheetz has been more than a corporate partner. You've been champions of inclusion, kindness, and opportunities for people with intellectual disabilities through our continued support, whether it's fundraising campaigns, volunteers, or simply sharing our mission with your customers. You've been an extreme part of helping us achieve more and achieve bigger dreams for our athletes and for our community. I also want to thank the Sheetz employees that are gracing us today with being employed at the store and picking Sheetz to be your employer. Every single day that you show up to work, you're helping our athletes in bigger ways than you can imagine. And so I just want to say thank you to everyone, as well as the community members that are here as well, for helping Special Olympics in all the ways that you do.
Give her a big hand. Amber, don't go too far. Rodney, where are you at? As we do every store opening, we present a $2,500 check to Special Olympics. I'm at Amber, and I believe we have some other members of the local community coming here to hop in that photo. We'll grab a few photos for that. As they're grabbing photos, a nice reminder that if you go into the store and you go up front and see those change boxes. Everyone hopping in? Okay. Those change boxes at the front of the store, you see any of that change, you have anything to give them that, all that throughout the year, 10 months out of the year, that goes directly to Special Olympics and helping out their mission. So if you ever have spare change or anything like that, just know that if that goes in there, it is going to where it needs to be, and it's very, very helpful. Yeah, come on, Amber. Not letting you get out of that. Awesome. Everyone give them a big hand. Big comical check back here. I'm going to hide this back under the tent. So you might have noticed when I said about those change boxes up front, I said 10 months out of the year. So what do we do with those other 2 months? Well, that goes towards... Oh no. Tent's coming down. I'll make sure I figure that out so nobody gets trapped. It probably has a plug back in the corner by the thing. Technical difficulties. Don't get trapped under there. Don't need that happening. There we go. We're back. There we go. As I was saying, though, the other community partner we have, 10 months out of the year, that change goes to Special Olympics. Now, the other ones, what do we do with that? So in July and December, we have an in-house charity called Sheetz for the Kids. What that is we do our Christmas in July, and then in December itself as well, obviously, Christmas season. All that money that gets collected in those 2 months goes to Sheetz for the Kids. So what is Sheetz for the Kids? That was an employee run, I think, started by a district manager years and years and years ago. Decided, what can we do in-house, from our own perspective. Sheetz for the Kids, basically, all that money that is collected, we basically get to play Santa. So what happens in December, all our local store communities, you'll go to like a local Walmart or something like that, you literally get handed shopping lists. And sometimes, it is just you getting, toys and cool things for kids. A lot of times it is just necessities like gloves, hats, winter clothing. So all that stuff is very helpful, there's donations for that. But a part of that, we have some other employee-run programs like Made to Share. Made to Share, you might notice when you walked in, there's like a little cool item for like ready-to-go grab items. If you ever look at those, you'll see some codes on there. What those codes say, that doesn't necessarily mean that once that code is hit, that item is spoiled and not no longer edible to eat. So instead of just throwing those out, getting rid of them when those codes come up, why not make good use of them? And thankfully, an employee thought, well, let's do something about that. That's where Made to Share came in. So what we do, every store will partner with a local food bank or food pantry, so that when all that stuff goes in codes, instead of putting all that waste into a dumpster, when it is food that is still good to eat, instead, I believe like once or twice a week, when we partner with these food banks, they will come to this location, take all that food that is, not going to the dumpster, and they will take that to the food pantry, get directly to people in the community that need that. And through that program, we literally every year get millions and millions of pounds of food, and that's food that's not going into waste, and that's going to the hands of people that are actually eating it and using it. For this location today, we got the Blue Ridge Area Food Bank. I'm going to have them come up here and share for a few words with you guys. Everyone give them a big hand. Where are they at? Where are they at? Oh, there they are. I'll hand that over to you.
Well, good morning. We are thrilled to be here today. My name is Dave Kraft. I am the Chief Operating Officer at the Blue Ridge Area Food Bank. This is Greg Knight. He is the best in the business at buying and sourcing food and running some of our local programs that feed those individuals that are hungry. And this is Sarah Malin, who is our coordinator of community events. So, on the heels of what the mayor said earlier, the fact that Sheetz is a family-owned, community-driven organization that is intent on working with the needs inside their community, that is exactly how we operate at Blue Ridge Area Food Bank. We are a community-driven organization. Our headquarters are about 10 miles south of here in Verona, and we now have locations in Winchester, Lynchburg, and Charlottesville. But our primary function is to feed people that are hungry. And the partnership we have with Sheetz fits that bill, and we are grateful to continue that organization, especially now. The needs are growing, unfortunately, and they're higher than they've ever been. So relationships like what we have with the Sheetz is what allows us to continue to serve our community. So thank you very much for having us.
Don't go too far. There we go. Rodney, there you are. So, just like we do with Special Olympics, every opening we have, we'll be donating a $2,500 check for them. Again, everyone who brought food today as well, I know today, normally we have nice little thank you bags for those, but due to some shipping issues, we did not get those. But everyone was still very nice and willing to get that food and still donate that. And that food, again, all that food goes directly to them, and they're going to give directly to the people that need it. So, store team, head on up. I'm going to slide back here, actually. I think I might have left my ribbon in the truck. Let's see. Behind you? Nope. While I'm looking for that, I'm going to give Rodney the microphone. I'm going to let you say a few words while I'm trying to find that ribbon.
So my name is Rodney. I've been with Sheetz 15 years next month, and I started at the store in Mount Jackson, another high-flow location, and the goal of mine has always been to open my own high-flow location. So today's a really big day for me. I want to thank the town of Mount Crawford, Sheetz for picking this location, the events team for throwing this amazing event together, and just say thank you for everybody for coming out. I appreciate it very much.
That was fantastic. I'm going to hand this to you. You got it. Oh yeah, let's slide this across. We're going to stretch this. Make sure the sheet is facing the right way. About that too. Alright, stretch that nice and tight for me. I'll grab a few photos. All the photo people, we have a lot of photos today. You folks let me know when you're good. I hear a lot of readies. The next step, we'll do a countdown. Now Rodney, when I start at 5, do not cut that ribbon. I've had managers get a little happy. Let me get my phone here ready. And we're going to do a countdown from 5. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, 872. You are officially open. Now I think we're done. Is that it? Anything else I'm missing? Nothing going on? Not another gift card drawing or anything? Alright, we'll do the last thing here. Rodney, don't go too far. Everyone have that red ticket. Good. This is the big one. So, as the other ones, Rodney, our store manager, is going to come up here and pull this ticket. If you are my lucky winner, you win $2,500 worth of Sheetz gift cards. No pressure, Rodney. Remember, if you were mad your ticket wasn't drawn, Rodney picked it, not me.
Sorry.
No pressure, no pressure, no pressure. Oh, there's my lucky ticket. All right, everybody. 102-087. I don't hear anyone screaming. I don't hear anyone jumping up and down. 102-087. Let me confirm. I've had people come up after my ticket. 102-087. You are my winner. Congratulations. Everybody else, thank you for coming out today. This store will be open 24/7, 365, and we'll be here for all your needs.
Congrats, buddy.
I appreciate everyone coming out.
Congrats
Lovely weather day.
Thank you. And see
Hope
these
to
guys
see you
right
soon.
over here.
Thank
They
you.
need to have something.
I'll bring you back around.